All right, we live now. Y'all, I had went online earlier today, and I had literally created an account on this StreamYard thing. And I did it with some bullshit. I it wasn't bullshit. No, it was bullshit. And I did it on a thing. Look at my little iPad. Shit. I have to get this background in the background. I like my background very much. So hey everybody, we're gonna talk about good love spells. Really, really good love spells and how casting good love spells, love conjure, casting good ones. All of a sudden now, I'm on live. Now this headscarf is bothering me. I'm gonna tell you something. If the devil ain't got business, he ain't got business edgewise. I swear for good Lord, this headscarf was not bothering me until I clicked on some bullshit. Whatever. Hey y'all, what's going on? How you doing? I'm doing pretty fine. Doing good over here. My name is Theo Baloo. I am, you don't know already nosy hoodoo conjurer. That's what I do all day long, be nosy and conjure, work, spell work, conjure work, root work. But that's what I get paid for, to be nosy as hell. That's why I get paid. That's why I take your money and I do what I have to do to make sure your life is happy. I'm gonna find out what the hell to do with these. I went to the beach and I got these old stones here. Mind you, they're beach stones. And I'm gonna find how to use them. They're black stones, black agate or black slate that's been tumbled by seawater. Probably been on the beach for hundreds of years. I'm gonna find how to use stones because I used them this morning. I didn't like how it worked. I gotta find out how they work. Probably because I had them with hot John. That type of mojo needs to be by itself, pretty much. But listen, you came on here to understand how to do correct conjure. Usually I'd be given a class for this. Why the hell? Y'all hold on. I'm gonna straighten out my headscarf. This shit is bugging the hell out of me. Hold on. Listen, can I mute my thing? Yeah. Thank you. Y'all can still hear me. Listen. This goddamn headscarf's get on my goddamn nerves. I swear for the sweet Jesus, it was not bothering me before I got on here. Let me take it off because I'm gonna get nice and relax. You know, I probably don't need it on my head. Because listen, it has elastic in it, and I can't take that elastic on my skull at all. Hold on, I'll be right back, baby. But anyway, you came out here, I'm straightening it out right now. You came out here to learn conjure. Here we go. Yeah, you came out here to learn conjure a little bit. Not a little bit of conjure, but to learn how to do love work. So I figured everybody trying to do love work these days. Love work is a mainstay of conjure. Because with my grandmother, that's a mainstay of her business. Is love work. Man, that feels so much more comfortable. I can breathe now. My head can breathe. It can breathe, baby. Now here, um, love conjure is a mainstay of conjure work. It just is. It's a mainstay of hoodoo work. Absolutely is. That's all my grandmother does. It's basically just conjure work. Love conjure. So today we're going to learn her ways and how she taught me. And now I'm going to teach you on how to do successful love conjure. Now, I am going to shout out, mind you, that gal don't know me. Oh, pretty gal. Her name is Black Witch Yaya. How you doing, honey? I hope you're doing well. Now, mind you, this video is dedicated to her because she's the one who started it. She's the one who got me interested. Who's the hell? Hi. What you got into and how long you been? What got you into hoodoo? Baby, I've been in hoodoo for my whole entire life since I was nine and a half. Want to get into hoodoo? Any tips for people want to get into hoodoo? Yeah, go on Clubhouse to Timeless Hoodoo and listen to me teach every day. Start and also to start your ancestor altar. Absolutely, because you have to. The foundation of conjure is your ancestor altar. It's your ancestors. Because one thing I'm not going to have you do is looking at spirit voids, start doing all kinds of conjure work, and yet you don't have nobody watching your back whenever spirit do what spirit gonna do. You need your ancestors that have your back. So start your a white cloth ancestor altar, ancestor veneration space. That should be water, of course, water, Bible, white cloth, white candle, Bible, obituary pictures. Let me keep this right here. I'm gonna put this over here. Put that on there. What else? A little bit of whiskey on there, maybe wine, white wine. Started out just with the Bible, obituaries, any things that belong to ancestors during that transition. I do not like seeing myself in a mirror. I love seeing myself in a mirror, but not while I'm recording. We're going to talk about mirrors one day too. How you need to get mirrors outside your house. Anyway, now understand something. Well, let me ask the question concerning conjure. Start your ancestor altar first. Then start taking seriously spiritual baths. Now, mind you, I have a Patreon called Timeless Hoodoo on Patreon. Yeah. We have over 60 plus projects for you to have fun with. Every type of low country hoodoo you can think of. And I mean everything. Pretty much, honey. Absolutely. Now listen, what I want you to start doing. There's so many. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Peachy. Can you put your clubhouse link in the chat? It's the Timeless Hoodoo. How do you do that? Oh, how do you put the link in the chat? Share with. Oh, yes. Okay, I can do that, sweetie. I can do that. I think I can. Hold on. I'm going to do that. Will they knock me off if I do that? Hold on. Hey, Black Orchid, sweetie. Oh, pretty baby. You and that beautiful baby. Hello, sweetheart. Hi, hey, girl. Girl. Oh, here you go. Listen, here's the Patreon. I have it. Listen, thank you, Peachy. Girl, what the hell? Oh, that's me. Oh, okay. Can I cut? Oh, shit. Girl, these things pass by so damn fast. Okay, can I copy this, please? Computer, stop. Stop. You're doing too much. Browser doing too much, girl. Thank you. Now, let's copy that. Okay, I'm going to go into StreamYard. Oh, shit. Girl. Oh. Oh, get out of there. Don't, get off of there. Thank you. Y'all, I went to the wrong one. I had another link. Okay, now paste it. This is the Patreon. Y'all excuse me, I'm sorry. I just learned how to wear shoes yesterday. Listen, y'all know I'm country, and I really don't give a fuck who know about it. I'm proud of who I am, and I'm proud where I come from. I'm smart where it counts, sexy when it matters, and I get the job done every time. Now, and that depends, listen, in every situation. Okay, now, hold on. Hold on. Now, you want the Timeless Hoodoo Clubhouse. That's an app. I don't know how to send that on the thing, baby. Go on download Clubhouse, the app. Look for Timeless Hoodoo. Oh, what happened? Okay, there we go. Look for Timeless Hoodoo on the Clubhouse app. You'll find me. Okay. There we go. Okay, here we go. So listen, today what I want to do, this is of course dedicated to Black Witch. Black Witch Yaya. Y'all know who Black Witch Yaya is. Oh, beautiful, beautiful sister. Oh, that child she looked like a Barbie doll. Just pretty, pretty sister. She do look like a black Barbie doll. Now, anyway, she created a video of love spells gone wrong. And I said, that's some bullshit. Now, mind you, she knew what she was doing, not the topic. That baby was giving us warnings on exactly what not to do. But I said, oh Lord, let me go ahead and let me tell the people how to create good love spells. I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing it. Every once in a while, you gonna come if you're in Conjure and Hoodoo. Y'all don't mind if I smoke a little tobacco to you. Can we just don't say anything? I'm not gonna say it's not we. Hold on, because y'all gonna listen. This is Swisher Sweets. They're my tobacco. I don't smoke ganja, weed, or reefer like that because I'm too nosy. Hell no. But I do have my tobacco and I have my coffee. Thank you very much. So I like to have them. The only vices. Don't throw that away. That has another one. Only vices I have. Now I'm also storing my bouchard, my Conjure here. Excuse me. Oh, thank you, Peachy. Y'all don't mind if I smoke a little tobacco, do you? Oh, because the girls on chat. Okay, thank you. I sure appreciate you. I want y'all to hear me clearly. When you're in Conjure, okay, hear me out. You're gonna find there's always gonna come a time where you're gonna look at somebody and say, now mind you, make sure that they're not attached to nobody. But it's gonna come a point in time where you're gonna wish, oh, I sure want him or her. If they're not married, and listen, don't do this if somebody married because that's some bullshit. Don't do that. Come on, y'all. My Wi-Fi is messing. I'm gonna put it on my hotspot. Don't do that if somebody's married. Leave it alone. And the person will belong to you. Leave it alone. But if they're not, now hold on. Now I know some people gonna get up in there, especially the witches. You can't do nothing against nobody's will. You haven't heard me start the spell work yet, Alpha. Slow your roll. Always. Uh, you don't know what I got up my sleeve. You don't know how I work, and you don't know what my nana taught me. You have no idea. Always, I'm gonna repeat this one statement over and over again throughout this broadcast. Always leave somebody better than what you found them. Leave somebody better than what you found them. Always. Listen, is the video good? Because my Wi-Fi is acting up over here. I pay good money for this Wi-Fi. Some bullshit. Is it good? It's not choppy. It's not choppy, right? Okay. Now, love spells or love conjure. Hey, y'all be getting confused and you take it from old pro. It's girl, it's choppy. This is some bullshit. Can y'all hear me? Hear right? Because it's fine now. Girl, like all 8 bars, it says good. What the hell is going on? Oh, girl, I have to stop. Because it keep going on and off. Can y'all hear me? Well, that what? It's choppy. Well, listen, we in the country. That's how it is. Now, here we go. Now, listen, you gonna get some. You gonna decipher this information. Go out back. And one word can work, and 1 minute it won't. I'll try it on the other one. All right, here we go. This is brown shit. Miss Brown, I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back now. Oh, let me put my headphones on. They don't have my background that I like so much. They here we go. They girl, y'all don't have my background that I love so much. Well, we're gonna have to deal with this then. Where the background at that I like so much on here? They don't have it. So this is gonna be a lot better because it's not as choppy. Where my beautiful background at? Well, you know what? Hold on. Ooh, pick that as style. No, I don't want to do that either. And see, look, but see, oh, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. Hold on, I know how to do this. Because see, I'm in the app. Hold on. Edit. Oh no, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. This is gonna have to do. Save changes, honey. This is perfectly fine. Yeah. And then hit this. Okay, this is fine. Hit this right here. This I have to do right now, right here. I really wish I could hit my thing like that. But that I have to do. And just prop it up. Okay, fine. I had to change. I had to go ahead and change a few things. But listen, the only thing is this though. One thing now, you're gonna always meet. Oh, close that up, baby. You're gonna always meet. Where was I at? Okay, here we go. Studio chat. Y'all forgive me. Oh, the comments right there. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Now, you're gonna always meet whenever in your conjure career, especially if you're getting a Hoodoo and Conjure, you're gonna always meet people that you're deeply interested in. And if you meet those people, I come from the type of conjure whereas it's not against all credo to do a little conjure, to do a little sensual sexual coercion. It's not against credo, not at all. In fact, to be quite frank with you, that kind of goes about in basically helping us understand our powers, helping us understand and helping you invest in creating good relationships around you.
A lot of times, love spells, connections, love work, connection conjure, doing connection conjure, basically to connect people into situations, connect people to your life, connecting people to certain types of work, connecting people to certain types of situations. These things happens all the time. So, in creating a sense of intimacy, that's not a bad thing at all. Not at all. Not at all. So the thing is, all you have to do when it comes to love conjure, that's just a specific type of work that has the layers of love attached to it. Now, see, as low country conjurers, we don't have no such thing as karma and all that mess going on. Because when we go into the work, we intend on making a good change in that person's life. And I'm going to say that comment again. I told you you're going to be hearing about it several times throughout the day. I need to wash my locks. And I'm going to have hair washing night tonight, definitely. You're going to hear this comment several times a day. Leave a person better than when you found them. Or when they leave you, they will leave you better than when you found them, than when they found you. Don't you know you can always invest in conjuring, love conjuring somebody's life or love spells in somebody's life, depending on your petition, depending on your intention, and depending on whether you're going to better their life. I don't care about all the sexing, all the loving, all the coochie boochie, all everything going on. Always listen, always go into that situation with your petition. Now you're going to have your name paper at the bottom. Let's say we're doing a spell chart. You're going to have a name paper at the bottom. And of course, that name paper should be, because we'll discuss the technical aspects of the spell later. But that petition should always basically be saying, be aligning that love with hope, joy, care, peace, tranquilo or tranquility, as well as happiness, abundance, even prosperity. Who the fuck don't want those? Ding. Girl, who don't want those? Case in point. Let's say we like this boy. Good looking man. He looked like he got a strong ass back. He looked like you could sit on his lap and it won't hurt him at all. Or a girl, a pretty girl. She look delicious and look beautiful. Let's say you want to be in their life, okay? When you create that petition, see, a lot of people make the mistake of just concentrating on the end result, being with that person, and that person don't want to be with you. How the hell do you think you're going to get with them? You haven't made no agreement with their ancestors. You haven't made no understanding of how you're going to better their life. And they haven't even noticed you in real time. They don't even know you exist. How is that going to happen? What are you bringing to the table in order to make their life better? You're not bringing nothing to the table conjure-wise. You're not bringing anything to the table spiritual-wise to make a good offer to them. The way we understand love conjure, love spells, I got to bring something to the table to make this edgewise, because remember, hoodoo, I'm fixing my mojo, y'all. You want to see my mojo? It's beautiful turquoise. This is one of my conjurers. Very pretty. I use this. Oh, here you go. I'm sorry. And then I put in the wonderful, beautiful red. What is that red? Lord, it slipped my mind. It's come from red. Child, it slipped my mind. What is this called? I'm having a brain fart now. You're like, yeah, I tell you what it is. I ate all this damn chocolate. That's what the hell going. Wait, y'all have it up in there in the chat. Well, anyway.
No, ain't no helping. Hey, honey. Now I picked the red. What are they called? What are these called here? This right here. Red. Dang, I forgot. I completely forgot to slip my mind. But anyway, I'm applying them to charcoal, to my beautiful turquoise. See, that's how my mind go. I get my mind answered on something, and then it gets so focused on something. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna find it. It's probably on the receipt. Here we go. This right here. No, that's the receipt from the. But anyway, girl, I forgot what it's called though. But anyway, it's here somewhere. Anyway, because I want y'all to know about it too. It is red. Um, anyway, y'all forget about that. We'll talk about it later. But anyway, I'm putting this on my Conjure in order to work with it. And this is a second Conjure too as well. My second Conjure. Conjure Sacred Serpent, of course, you deal with the Sacred Soul. And mind you, whereas, because mind you, I'm in Los Angeles. Sacred Skull is a major part of working out here in Los Angeles, and this works really well concerning conjuring spiritual space too, and demanding spiritual space as well. But holding spirit space for myself. I cannot think of this. It's red. Um, Not amber, honey. It's not amber. It comes from the sea. This doesn't come to me. But anyway, whenever you're dealing with love conjure, you have to bring something to the table worth that person's while. Worth a while. So now keep in mind, conjure is a major ancestors is a root or the root of most all hoodoo. So if you want to get with somebody's child, somebody's grandson or their granddaughter, in that petition, you should be making their life better. Therefore, now the main word concerning a lot of love conjure is going to be that petition. Now, in some spirit jars, of course, there's some spirit jars dealing with lust, some spirit jars that are dealing with wanting to get to know each other. There's some spirit jars that are dealing with marriage. No matter your inclination or petition, no matter your inclination, how you feel, the spirit jar basically is going to be different depending on what you put inside of it, and depending on your inclination and what you want it to be. It's going to be different. Oh, it's coral, red coral. That's what it is. It's called coral. And that's what these are, little pieces of red coral. They go beautiful. I told you Spirit was going to tell us I got going. Little piece of red coral. Now, whenever you're doing the Spirit, whenever you're doing a conjure, I need for you to sit down with yourself and decide exactly what you want and what you're gonna do and how you wanna go about doing it. I want you to sit and also do a divination too as well. Now I have my cards here. Find you either playing cards or some combination that you absolutely trust. You can use a pendulum, use a dowser, you can use your own cards. But find something that you trust that can give honest answers when it comes to conjuring. Because that's when I do a divination. In fact, when I have clients and they want me to do love work for them, so hold your horses. I know you like this person. Let me tell you, I know you like this person, but that's not the end all be all of some bullshit. That's not the end all be all of things. I don't care if you like him or her. You're not meant to be with them. And if good is not going to help you, then I'm going to waste your time or your money. I'm not going to. I'm going to consult the cards. I'm going to consult your ancestors first. Because one thing I'm not going to do is go against them. Consult your ancestors. Because a lot of times, you may not even need me. They may be already working it. Already working it. They may be already working it already. Go to your ancestor altar. In that side of the Bible itself, turn that Bible into a Hoodoo Bible. Put requests that you need. Say, look, I like, sisters, I really care about such and such. What y'all think about that? Get them involved. Ask for the help. See what they have to say. A lot of times, through your inclination, through your request, ancestors can absolutely say, it will be done. But you asked me to. Do never expect your ancestors to do something because you want it and you haven't asked for it officially. I get tired of that bullshit. Oh, I get so tired. Well, my ancestors should have helped me. Did you ask them? Did you ask them to help you? Did you request them to help you? Did you officially make it known? Did you sit down in prayer and say, ancestors, I really need your help? You do that, did you? And your ancestors cannot work against your free will. God can't do that. Don't you know God sends us to this earth hoping and praying above all odds that we find our way back to his loving arms. God don't make puppets. He makes autonomous people who have free will to do as he will. That's the ultimate love. Knowing he has complete power of our lives and said, I set you free into the world. Hopefully you will find me back to me. But love you enough to set you free. Anyway, getting off that sermon. Your ancestors, put inside that Hoodoo Bible itself, that Bible itself. Say, look, I like this person. I really care about them. And I really want to. You can write it as like a nice petition, a letter on online paper. Simply say, I really care about this person. I really want to be with them. Y'all help me. It's short and snappy. Put it under Psalms for Love. Put it under David, a beautiful, beautiful. I forget the verse of it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful love. Look on different Bible passages for love. Put right in the middle of that message, and keep that Bible on the ancestor altar. You'll be shocked how ancestors will answer you back. Sometimes they answer you in dreams. Sometimes you'll get an explanation, but you will know when saying no. Get them involved. A lot of folk want to feel like they want to go on this work on their own. You can. But if you're going to waste your time and money getting herbs and the sugars and the sweeteners and everything, because see, a lot of folks do not feel that they have a good relationship with the ancestors. Because you had a great great granddaddy that touched on you, or a great great uncle that was nasty and pedophile, whatever else. Those people don't have access to you. And until they've healed their nasty ass ways, they don't have access to that ancestor altar. You have a lead patriarch and a lead matriarch, and they control who has access to you. And nasty ass LC Leroy, who's touching on you with 3 years old, if he still has evil ways, and he still has not cured himself, he has no access to that ancestor altar until he has did some type of redemption or some type of reckoning with his victims that are still in physical skin. There has to be some type of appeasement, and he will not be allowed in that altar, not through your lead matriarch or lead patriarch. Exactly. You don't have to worry about that at all. Get your ancestors involved in the process of literally going about. Here we go, sweetie. Get your ancestors involved literally in the process of going about involving them inside your spirit work. Your spirit work can reach further. It will have a beautiful resonant brilliance to it. It will have layers to this type of magic when you get them involved. It has layers like an onion. Your work will be hitting spaces you did not intend for it to hit, because they're part of blood. Part of the blood and sovereignty is over there, up there, over there, over there, everywhere. The VIP, the true VIP in the spirit world is that great grandmother who used to sit on her lap and she used to read you stories. And you know she still loves you. You know she still cares about you. Just because her body gone, honey, don't mean she gone. It means love. Love will make death look like a child playing Tonka trucks. Can't nothing get in the way of love, not even death. That great granny still love you. She'll find a way to take care of you. Probably has been the whole time. There probably been situations that you were in. You got your bitch your little skinny ass out of them. By Uncle Crook. That was her. Oh, this Cafe Du Monde coffee is delicious. I don't want the coffee. I like Cafe Du Monde. It's so good. Out of Orleans. Probably loving on you. Probably been loving on you all the time. Why not? Now mine is my mama Ruby. She's over there. She's been into somebody. Somebody pushed me today. People are not that crazy, but somebody physically assaulted me today. I didn't swing him. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'll make grandmama take care of him. I was kind of nasty though. He looked at me, this bastard. Probably maybe it was my little bit of my fault. Just nasty. But I was in a yeah, whatever. Bless his heart. Anyway, kind of cute. But get besides that part though. Now, get your why every man I find attractive, I wanna beat him. All my boyfriends, I had fights with them. That's my toxic trait. Anyway, now chances involved. I would say about, and I've been in plenty of relationships. About every other relationship I've got my ancestors involved in, and they vested. I can say, going through because I've been through almost 3 passports traveling the world. I can't say that for the United States. For just about every place in this world, I don't have to have a hotel. If I'm in India, I don't have to stay in a hotel. I have about 3 or 4 places to stay. I haven't met those boys. Last time I saw them 16 years ago. Abdul is one of them. He keep hitting me up on WhatsApp. How you doing? I'm fine. I'm okay. I've involved ancestors in my love life in so many different ways because they understand and know what I need in my life. It's not just love, it's companionship and feeling and knowing. And a lot of times I travel this world in order to hold space for other people spiritually. So I'm always going to get my ancestors involved in my love life. Always, always. I think that's the best way to do. And it makes perfect sense to me because they can see things that I cannot see. Understand? They can see under the carpet, behind those. I have drawers outside hanging up. Wind is just blowing wonderfully. Big old beautiful gust of wind. They can see everything and truly tap in places that I cannot. Definitely. That's one part. Here's divination. Now, we need to understand if this love has any potential. So I'm going to ask for you to pull out your plane, pull out your tarot deck, one way or the other, and really tap in divination-wise to see if it's a thing. Now, I'm not going to go into any work whatsoever, not understanding if this work is a possibility. That's false work. Find somewhere divination. I don't give a damn if you have to flip a fucking coin. Heads yes, tails no. But you're tapping into to see if them try to get a divination, some type of divination you trust to give you answers. If this is a possibility, don't just depend on your heart. Because sometimes your heart can lead you into situations that may not be the best for you. You're not seeing things clearly. Not at all. Not really. Now, once you have divination, once you've gotten the good signs, everything, pardon me, and everything is great, perfect, is what you do. Decide exactly what you want from this situation. Do you want to just do you want just sex? If it's just lust and sexual intimacy, then state that and be real about it. Be honest. Don't ever try to lie to spirit, and don't be ashamed of what you. Let's say we're doing a spell jar. Don't be ashamed to list what you want. A lot of y'all out there, and people watching this video and other people too, a lot of people are really feel kind of weary and awed about understanding what they want. Sometimes it's not really what you want, sex, sweetie. You just want that to hold you and talk to you. I'm gonna need for you to sit your little pretty self down, or your handsome self, and really decide on exactly what you want. Now, some people in this video, and I can speak because I'm a psychic, they're gonna speed past everything I'm telling them and get to the good stuff. Don't. This will decide whether your spell works or not, or whether it's a herky-jerky experience or an experience that's absolutely profound and beautiful in every way. Now, once you've had divination and you've decided, and it's been decided that everything is perfectly fine, that that person is not necessarily your person, that sex conjure, love conjure, intimacy conjure, honey, no, that this is a thing, that this can be a thing, is what you do. Now, mind you, I'm an advanced conjurer. I'm going to ask for those cards, what type of conjuring would I do? And because I'm going to want to know, I'm going to want to basically do a spell based on their personality. Now, here's how it works. Hear me out. I ask my cards. Now, this all comes with knowing your person very, very well. Are they a person at this moment in time? Are they able to give intimacy? Remember, you are meeting them where they are. We're not going to have fairy tales, are we? We're going to be honest about who we're trying to catch inside our web. If this man has a problem with intimacy, then state that. Then that's what you're walking to spirit with. But there's around that, and we'll talk about that too. Remember, we're going to make sure when we meet this person in spirit, we're going to make them better, going to come with a spell that can benefit them, not just in way of love, but benefit their life all the way around. That's the part in the petition. See, we comparing gifts to their ancestors: love, care, happiness, joy, good health, abundance, prosperity, peace of mind, spiritual protection. We come bearing gifts with the spell. Their ancestors, when you come bearing gifts with conjure, ancestors are going to allow that spell through, if anything, to reap the benefits of the gifts you bring to them. Now, I've talked about that a little bit. Let's talk about a petition that can bring those type of gifts. I'm going to tell you, now mind you, in any love con, you're going to have to start with a name paper. Write their name on unlined paper, butcher's paper. Butcher's paper is paper like this. No lines. Write their name 10 times. 10 times to be exact. Name and birthday. Okay, now some people will have your name written across, and now turn it counterclockwise, and then you write your name 9 times or else to dominate them. Don't do that. You can, but that puts you in the mix of the spell itself. You don't need that conjure you. You're already there in the mix. You can run the risk of hoodooing yourself. You can run the risk of having these overexerted feelings of love and passion when you're already there in that mix. Already there. They're the ones who are left at the party. So just write their name and birth date 10 times. Now, put that name paper to the side, the petition. Such and such, here we go. Write their first and last name. Such and such loves me, all their heart and soul. Or such and such thinks of me with feelings of love and care. Period. Now, some say period. I'm kind of getting out because I did spell jars a few weeks ago. Period CAs don't really affect anything. I used to tell folks don't use periods because it acts kind of wonky. For some reason, it doesn't matter. The next sonnet should be, this love and care bring peace and tranquility to such and such. Period. With every beat of such and such's heart, they feel love, care, and friendship for me. And you can put your name in there, meaning you absolutely can. Of course you can. Target you. Now you're not in the mix. Spirit likes to be very specific because spirit is a spendthrift concerning her energy. Or you could just put me because you're creating the spell. Remember, a spirit is incredibly intelligent. Absolutely. With every beat, such and such is the target. With every beat of their heart, there's these feelings of love for me, you, brings them joy, prosperity, and abundance. Or choose other blessings that will align with your love, but blessings that bless them. I come bearing gifts I come bearing gifts to this kingdom. I come bearing gifts to this table. I come bearing gifts to this family. Hear my plea. That's what you're doing. You're negotiating with his or her ancestors. Every spell does. If you think that you're not negotiating with their ancestors when you come, and you should be. You should be. You really should be. Because it works every single time in beautiful varying degrees. I did one against one boy named Marcelo. He was out of Palermo, and I saw him at a fashion show because he was one of the models. And we struck up a beautiful conversation at 7 on the Grill where all the models were hanging out. Then I modeled for 5 years, but I wasn't a model then. I was working in the apparel industry. And I just really wanted to spend some time because he was going to be in New York for the next 2 to 3 months. And so I went straight home next day and I created a beautiful petition. And I know because he kept telling me that he, as a new model, because he's out of Italy, from out of Italy, and the United States just don't work, and he couldn't make ends meet. With Marcelo, we struck up a beautiful friendship that then turned into something intimate. It was really beautiful, really, really beautiful. But I noticed in my petition, I made sure that I surrounded him with prosperity and abundance, as well as certainty and career, and also I remember I know I put certainty, but also put in something that was fortitude or awareness that he could do this. I remember him telling me over drinks that he was fearful that those months that he was here in the States, because I can go to Palermo. I hear from him. Last time I heard about 2 years ago, and I know he hits me every once in a while. He made a shit ton of money. He was not making money when I met him. We had a fling. It was lovely. But in that fling, I noticed I started making more money, and therefore it made him happy. And when Ella started working, he started walking. You would not be, please understand something. It would shock most people to understand that these beautiful boys and girls, sometimes they don't have the self-esteem that matches that face. People are haters in this world. And someone that beautiful, they will denigrate them purposefully. They really will. And he was one of them. He walked with his head. At one time, we had went to, it was some bar. It wasn't Vinyl. It was another beautiful Monument Lane. And he walked into, everybody saw him. I'm so proud of him. He had on a white, beautiful linen shirt, a pair of cut off denim slacks. His thighs were amazing, honey. And a pair of, they looked like Birkenstock sandals. And he's just so self-assured. He walked up because I saw him and he walked past, he walked across, man, clear across the restaurant. And I was watching him. And it was just like everybody was looking at him. And I said, I know he see me. And then I turned away because I was having that high IPA beer. So that beer was 8, 12, 13, 15% alcohol. Woo! I had already had 3. And so I was feeling, I was feeling lucky. I had no pain, honey. I said, make his way over here. And I turned out and had my beer because then I was just so gorgeous. And he tapped me on my shoulder. He said, hey. I said, hi, stranger. He said, you look so handsome today. He said, I feel great. And inside my mind's eye, I said, I know. He had to go back home. I come bearing gifts. Always leave someone better than you found them. And when it comes to love, that's how Nana does. That's what Nana taught me when doing love conjure. I don't give a damn who it is. If you make their life better in that petition, you're going to get love or something like it. Very rarely does a petition like that go unanswered. Very rarely. Now, at the end of it, I'm always going to now mind you, as you do the petition, I associate acts of love, acts of change with automatic aspects of your body. With every breath he takes or she takes, you feel more and more love, attraction to me. Period. These feelings bring peace, inner love, care, tranquility to their lives. Never leave this centered about you. This love conscious was never about you to begin with. You are tiptoeing in somebody else's life. You need to fucking act it. And expect the fact that that person has moments, hours, minutes that have nothing to do with you. Nothing at all. You need to get where you fit in. And if you're bringing blessing to them, honey, everything will be opened up to you. Everything will be opened up to you just the way you want it and just the way you need it and just the way you prescribe. And I'm going to be quite frank with you. I did this to Terrell too as well. He was out in the Bronx. Terrell was a hardcore security guard. Oh, just gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful brother. I know he had an inkling for me because he used to sit across from Ralphie's bodega. And I used to go and get my egg keys on the road along with my cafe con leche in the morning. And it's summertime, going in flip flops, showing up thigh meat because I had my denim cut off jeans, cut off shorts, and my tank top, whatever. I didn't give a damn. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? I said, I'm fine. How are you doing? And he give me that look. I'm like, thank you, Ralphie. Bye, y'all. Bye, because I got shit to do. I'm working from home, freelance work. Listen, I have money to make, but I secretly wanted it. I was scared. I did a little love conjure. The petition, I found his first and last name from Coco because Coco knew his brother, and I wasn't sure if he was habitable. I wasn't sure if he was straight. So I did a little conjure. Now looking at him from outside the corner of my eye, good beautiful self-esteem, self-assurance. But I could tell by looking at his car he wasn't making as much money as he needed to make. So, and the petition, such and such has now has an attraction for me. Such and such, that attraction brings him wealth and abundance, prosperity. Wealth, abundance, prosperity. Are those three the same thing? No, they're not. Prosperity is specifically about money. That's what it's all about. Abundance is about the feeling of life courting you, feeling of life being of joy. Wealth is just a life well lived. Wealth can be literally in a beautiful hotel on the Riviera or in Monte Carlo, watching the yachts stream by while you're having caviar and Dom Perignon. That's wealth. It's a lifestyle. Wealth lifestyle, abundance is life, the feeling of that life, and prosperity is the money to attain it. A free lesson. Yeah. Most people don't know that. When you do money conjure, you have to specifically understand what the hell that is. Now, with him, I brought wealth and abundance, and I think so too. Every breath he took, I think the petition I put every breath he took concerning his attraction towards me would bring him more money. It took about 2 weeks. I'll never forget this. He got a very red Escalade. That's really, really much better than the little Subaru he driving in. And it was brand new. I think I was the first people in it, except for his baby mama. One of the first people in it. It smelled brand new. We went to City Island. Now, y'all, I'm a vegan. I can't eat seafood. But he got lobster and lobster and things like that. And I had my little salad and little breadsticks and things like that. Because they actually had a vegan hamburger. But it was like a red bean hamburger, black bean hamburger. So delicious. And I remember him just feeling the beautiful attraction from him. But I also remember feeling a sense of self-assuredness that I know this man is making good money now. I don't know how. That's none of my business. I know that my petition and my conjure brought him abundance and prosperity. And I could feel that layered joy that is where it's like the third character of the day. Because I remember I wanted a glass of white wine. No, this was blush. And it was a bottle was $65. And so if it bought $65, $75, then this is going to be a less, I think 14 or 15, 20. I got 2 glasses. I got to pay for anything. Of course, I'm not paying. He's taking me on a date. I remember just feeling assured that this man is doing much better. We didn't see each other often. We made love a few times. And then I realized I was now demoted to just hook up, which I didn't care. Because I found out they had a big mama, and that made me feel really weird. Because I knew he wasn't being honest about his sexuality. I don't like that. There's a way to address that. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I love the person, and I felt he was a really human being. That was one of them. So I made him better than where I found him. I let him better than where I found him. And so that literally is the key secret concerning love conjure. When you put your petitions out, make sure that you're including gifts in those petitions that have nothing to do with you. For instance, if you're interested in someone, now again, make sure that those inclinations of love, feeling, make sure the inclinations of feelings, the inclusion of feelings, emotions, as well as these high-tiered understandings of energies, the eternal notions of emotions, Make sure that they are literally attached to things that will benefit their lives. I'm bearing gifts. Therefore, their ancestors are going to let this conjure through. Always. Always did. It worked every time. Every single time. Worked every time. Every time. So, now mind you, concerning a spirit, concerning love jars. Love jars, now jar work. Now I just include this on the Patreon. I'm not going to give away too much. It's actually on the Patreon and people pay for this information. But when it comes to like love jars come in three different steps. You have the root of jar, then you have the middle part of the jar, the bread and butter. Then you have the top level part of the jar. Every jar has to have a foot. That is that petition, that name paper. You're going to wrap the petition around the name paper. Fold it away from you 3 times. Place it in a nice Ziploc bag so that the writing does not get muddled. Also make that mistake in a love jar. A lot of times we do not petition. Once that petition is muddled because of the sweeteners and the alcohols you put inside the jar, the writing disappears. Then the love jar doesn't. Now it does. Oh, sorry, it does have intention attached to it, but it loses a lot of its focus, and sometimes it will start to feel very weird. I don't know why more people know this. That's those love jars, they just feel weird and they stop working. And you're holding on to them, and then the love situation turns into an argument, or it turns into situations that feel very, very awkward. They become very angry because the love itself, more than likely, the petition and the name paper in that jar, they probably have the scribblings or the writing of it, the orders of it. They disappeared. It's just paper pulp, nothing on it. In time, it will sit. So a lot of times, what I want people to do is find those little Ziploc bags, little nickel bags, with your picture in. Seal it up in 2 of them, or you could go beeswax version of it. You could seal, you could roll that name paper up with that tissue in a tight little roll, bind it with red thread and dip it in beeswax. Dip it in hot beeswax, let it dry, dip it in again, let it dry, dip it in again, let it dry, up to 10 times so that it's sealed. Then put that at the bottom of your jar. Then, of course, if we're doing love, we're going to have valerian root. Valerian root mixed with a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of calamus root for attraction, a little bit of feverfew. Fever is always going to be for sense calling, come up to me. But sometimes it helps to mix those things up in a mortar and pestle, and then add the brown sugar and grind them up. Put about 3 or 5 drops of rose oil to this mixture. Put that at the bottom of the jar. Then we need orris root, damianas, Dittany of Crete, as well as most of my love jars. I use Dittany of Crete. After Dittany of Crete, I could use skullcap, but I wasn't using skullcap back then. I was using black burdock. I'd crush them up in my coffee grinder, add rose odo, jasmine oil, essential oil. Put those in there. I'm creating a root for this jar. Then if it's love, of course, then we can use rose petals, blue lotus, orris root. Man, I would use deer's tongue for communication. But the deer's tongue, I would mix more calamus root. always would, because it makes them speak even when they're afraid to. Even when they don't want to, they have to say it. That they have to say it. And then at that end, it should all add up to just a teaspoon apiece, 1 teaspoon every which one. Then put that at the bottom. Then you can just undulate it with rose petals. And then one. Now you don't have to do this, but I would because it's a really good feeling. Then a blue lotus, and there you go. Now undulate that, bind that blackstrap molasses, and then we start to build up with different herbs. Orris root, dittany of Crete, tablespoon of orris root, tablespoon of dittany of Crete, tablespoon of dried aloe to keep from resistance and to keep men folks from overthinking things. Dried aloe. Keep them from overthinking. Then black walnut, black cohosh, cinnamon. Stop at that layer. Rose petals, calamus root, licorice root. Then I'd put 10 to 12 drops of rose essential oil, rose petals again. Then I have the sweetener. I'm always going to use 7 sweeteners. Always. You don't have to. I like to use African honey, brown sugar, white sugar, coconut sugar, molasses again, and the last sugar. What's the last sugar? White sugar. There should be 6 sugars that there. Coconut sugar that's there. We'll use those 5. 6 sugar. You don't have to use 6 sugars though. Then I'll take, because we missed one honey. Yellow honey. Black honey, it could be you'd be African honey, then yellow honey. Then 6. That's 6 then. Use a teaspoon of each. Why? All those sugars? Because each sugar has a different vibration. Make sure black molasses is the last thing you pour in. Now, in a regular 30-ounce jar, you're going to be up to right here. A lot of room. Fill the rest of that with honey. Maybe with a bit of rose petals and 10 more drops of rose oil. It's going to smell really good. Now, it's a beautiful love jar. But you have your root here, and then you have your foot. Now, on the top of that honey, you can put 1 more blue lotus. What does blue lotus do? One blue lotus is extremely intentional. But blue lotus likes to go out truly, truly, truly. Accepting and making things feel good. Remember, this jar essentially is a blessing jar. It's a blessing jar that just happens to be geared toward love, affection, and sensuality. Sensual love, emotional love, and physical love. But it's actually a healing jar. That's what that's about. This actually is, most jars actually are healing jars. Never ever, now mind you, this is just our interpretation concerning Conjure. Some people have different rules to it. Works for our family, has worked for our family for a very, very long time. Some people are going to feel that it doesn't, I know this works beautifully. Some people are going to feel that my way is too hippy dippy. But always understand that when you come to a situation with bearing gifts, the spirits that usually ancestors, guides, and angel and guardian angels, or whatever guides that person has, they're going to let that through. They're going to let the spell take effect if thing to benefit from the blessings. Those blessings are attached with hardcore feeling leading toward your direction. Those blessings, it's a catch for every blessing that you're presenting to that person. Each one is incorporated into a feeling towards you, to a goal of love, to a goal for sex, to a goal for intimacy. If you want this, you got that. Usually they mesh together. Also, too, another reason why I do this, and I just thought of this. I used to have this guy named Terrell, and everyone thought he was toxic. Terrell had issues, but he was a really gorgeous man, and he was a really sweet man once you got to know him. These the love conjure, because it was a spirit jar and a spirit candle that I lit. It actually had him go into rehab. I didn't stay with him very long. I just wanted to kind of experience him and see what was going on. Didn't want to. But he got into rehab and got his life together. I found that out a little bit later. Always go into these situations, making sure you leave these people better than you found them. Because at the end of the day, your work is tapping into their beautiful lives. Every single moment, every single dynamic life that your work is leading into, is tapping into their lives in one really beautiful way. So make sure that you leave them, that you are a blessing to their lives. Like I said before, yes, these are absolute conjure jars, and you can do the same with lust. Just make sure that the feeling of lust is attached to feelings of healing, feelings of peace, feelings of self-love for themselves. What that's going to lead to is eventually, and quite soon, you're going to be dealing with a person that is at their very best, the best they probably have been in a very long time, and you're getting the best of them. You're healing them. Therefore, this relationship is quite fruitful, and it's a beautiful experience for the both of you. So yes, these jars are healing jars, but don't ever get it mistaken. They are love jars, or hoochie boochie jars, as my nana like to say. Hoochie boochie. Just so happens that they have healing attached to them. So keep that in mind. Now, do y'all have any questions in chat? Show comments. Do y'all have any questions? Y'all, what you doing? I don't know who's up in here. Hold on. Who is in here? I have no idea. But that's how you do that. So it is 1 hour and 13 minutes. A good video. But again, a young sister, she inspired this video. And so I saw her video. I said, I gotta add my mix to this. Because as a Blue and Baton Rouge, we're known for love work. My grandmother is known for love work. That's one of our bread and her bread and butter. I've always been inspired with her approach concerning love conjure. Because you have people coming to you that won't love. And even if as you do that reading with them, you know that there are underlying issues. Like, honey, that love that you're seeking right now is not going to take care of that goddamn hole in your heart. But when you approach love, even if it's just a hoochie boochie, oh, lust jar. But when you approach it as a form of healing, it begins to change the circumference and alchemy in everybody involved, including yourself. Sometimes you'll find you don't even, that you're better off friends with these people. Because you're healed, you're going towards healing space. The healing you're presenting to them because you're intimate with them, healing them becomes a part of you. And now you're in a better space. We're always going to approach love as an art of healing, because that's what love is. If it's a hoochie booch, sex is healing too. I have plenty of men right now. I don't know of them, and they're not around me. Where a good roll in the hay would be really good for them right about now. But just make sure that whatever it is, it benefits the both of you in a way that is robust and it betters your life. Don't go empty-handed creating a love contract or a love spell. That's bullshit. You're not going to get what you want. And like Black Witch Yaya say, you may end up tapping into the shadows. And now you have problems. Now you have somebody stuck to you. Inside that love jar too, she brought that up. If you can get your hands on that personal accoutrement, such as hair and nails, absolutely. Please do. But do you understand how these are more so healing jars? They're still love. The love is going to be there. The sex is going to be there. But you're going about making sure whatever the hell you fucking with, literally, is going to benefit the both of you. Because one thing I don't want nobody bringing some bullshit into a new relationship, a new situationship that I'm conjuring up. No, that's going to benefit nobody. Now you done laid up with him or her, and now you got new ticks, spirit ticks. Too much of that going around these days. Too much of that. So there you go. Y'all have any questions? I like to end these sessions with questions. What am I need at my beading needle? Oh, here it is. Because of, and I'm probably gonna go on Clubhouse and talk about this further. Because I'm Timeless Hoodoo on Clubhouse too. Hold on. That was peachy. Y'all ain't got no questions? Okay. Well, listen, y'all be good. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much for your time. And this is me, Theodore Baloo, signing out. But I thank y'all again for your time. Bye-bye.